àbọ̀rú bọ́yè gbogbo àwò àbọ̀rú bọ́yè ẹ̀yin babaláwo èèyàn ìbọ̀rú bọ́yè ó yàn.
Abora boy, this is a little Fakola Day. This is a little Fakola Day of Idinkaifa Temple. Thank you for joining us. We're doing our Itadogun for today. So, one moment while I get things ready. Good to see those of you who joined us. Okay. Mojuba lọ́rùn, mojuba lẹ́bà, mojuba lọ́rùn márì, mojuba bọ̀bọ̀ rúnrún, mojuba bọ̀bọ̀ ìmọ̀lẹ́rìn, mojuba bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀bùn ìpínlẹ̀ ìṣọ̀rọ̀. Ifá Monifakolade, we're coming to cast our Itadogun. We're coming to feed you on Itadogun. Ifá, please ward off all death, ward off sickness, cases, controversy, ward off fight, litigation, losses, and our fight, ward off witchcraft and negative energy. Bring forth to us long life. Give us wealth. Give us the spouse, the children, longevity, prosperity, victory over adversity, peace of mind, joy, healing, success, and all good things of life. If I will pray for all the members of the entire temple, for Captain Omoloso, Robert Omokanti, Robin Omokanti, Taylor Omodebatayo, Motele Zolani, Motele Zeno, Motele Fakola de Omokanti. We pray for Tandasi Veterinary Gomani Sufi. We pray for Maisha Walker Dean Omo Margaret. We pray for Mark Anthony Omo Merced and his wife and children. We pray for Ipadala. We pray for Jessica Blanco. We pray for Sandra Moshamia. We pray for all the members of Indian Kaifa Temple. Ifa, those names that we mentioned and those names that we didn't, those names we mentioned and those names that we didn't mention. Please ward off all death, all sickness, ward off cases, controversy, ward off fights, litigation, losses, and our fights from all of us. If I would come perpetrating you with Obi or Robo, Apple T. Set the Brahma limited to if I'm it didn't come up with, it didn't come up with, it didn't come up with. If I take away death, sickness, cases, controversy, what I find. So this rugbo, so we read it over rugbo. I should push away all the Ajoku. Bring forth all the areas for us this time. Please remove death. Remove illness from us. Remove cases and controversy. What our fights, litigation, losses, and our fights. Will our next 17 days be real? Sure. Alright, cool. Iraja. I should push away all the Ajoku. Bring forth all the erase. Give us Iraja. Tutu. Guru. Adifa phone. Apple's a sitting verbal. Apple's not joined with making it apple. So as you can drink right as you can buy. Classify for instance, I will drink some liquor success. Shit. Joko. All right. So we're going to begin with casting our Odu, casting the Odu for this Itadogun. Oromela Soro Dalo. Oromela Lere Penebi Kentroloroma. Adejugono Betikuta. If I call out there, please, what of our death, what our sickness, cases, controversy, what our fights, what our dedication, bosses, and our fights from if I don't know more than if I call it your Mokati, Akaya Day, Omo, if I don't know Zayomo, if I don't know Zolani, if I don't know Zenomo, if I don't know Aozola, like Omo, Captain Omo, so Robert Omo, support for Maisha Walker Dean, Omo Margaret, support Sandra Shamila, support Mark Anthony Omo, Ifa Dada, support Candace Caesar, Samantha Omo, Degree, support Denise Omo, Susanna Omo, yeah, Jax Omo, Denise, Ifa, God, direct and protect all of our members that I've mentioned and those who I have not mentioned. If our guide us, direct us, protect and keep us safe, healthy, and keep us whole. This is if I had that shit. If I oh, if I oh. What our fall death, what our fall sickness, cases, controversies, what our fights, dedication, losses, not our fights must be for us. Wealth, spiritual, take all of our enemies, heads, scatter our enemies and confuse our enemies, so that they will not bring trouble for us anymore. What is the Odu? Ajobe. Ifa, please support us. What of Ajobe? Ire Ayewo. Rachel Tura. àyẹ̀wò. What is the àyẹ̀wò? Ayò eégún. Ọgbà ọ̀nà. Yes. Physical ọ̀nà. Not physical. Mental. Spiritual. Good. It is spiritual. To remove this eku ebo akunabo. Kunda. Kunabo. E può essere. ìbòrí, ìgbẹ́, òrìṣà, ìrúnmọlẹ̀, ìkùnkùn, ìfà. Èdè Màlókò. Àtúrọ̀bà. Ẹ̀pọ̀sẹ̀ to ìyàmí with apple. Bebara. Apple. Fine. After this, after this feeding yummy, will we be in rent? Ire. Ifá. Where is the Ire? Àìkú. Oops. Ogunda Tashia. Ire Aiku. Ebo. 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 Ifa. What is the Ebo? Ifa. What is the Ebo? Ebo of 1 he goat, 3 guinea fowl. 1 he goat, 3 guinea fowls. Is that the best Ebo for all of us to have all array of life and overcome any level of equal? Better to put that on. Okay, Abura boy, how's everyone? Thank you for joining us. Those of you who are on the gram and on Facebook, all of that. Thank you for joining us. The Odu that we have is Ajogbe. And Ifa says that we come with the Ayewo of Iku, which turns into the Ire of long life with Ebo and Ipwese. Ifa says that this Iku is a spiritual Iku. So what I would suggest for most of us, we've gotten Ejiogbe, we got Ejiogbe fairly recently. So one thing that I noticed that people didn't get a chance to do was feed their Ori with 1 live catfish. I did, and I did that for my family members as well. But that is a really good, that's a really good Ibori because what Ifa is saying is very early, 4 days ago, my good destiny manifested. Ifa is saying that if we can handle this well, all our prayers, the things that we are trying to manifest, will be coming in the next 4 days. So we need to handle this ebo quickly. Ifa says that there are also some very ill people who are part of the temple or associated with the temple in some kind of way. Ifa says that we need to offer a particular ebo because this Odu does, like Ejiogbé, there's so many things where people say, oh, Ejiogbé is this, it's wonderful. And yes, it is a wonderful, wonderful Ifa. But the other aspect of Ejiogbé is the aspect of illness. There is the potential for illness. So, with proper EBO, the EBO that we're going to offer, we will be able to handle the illness, the challenges. So, I need for people, one, some of the things that we need to be aware of. Um, this Odu says, please do not waver, do not shake from side to side, but more so, what it's talking about is it is not the best idea. It's not a good idea to be moving about. And what that means is currently, if you are currently in a position, it is not good to shift that position. Here's an example. If you are currently in a relationship, it's not a good time to be like, up, let's break up. It's a good time to, if there's a challenge, work it out. If you are broken up from a relationship, it is time to, okay, well, we were in this position. I'm going to stay over here. You stay over here. Ifa is saying, particularly, stay in your current position. Don't go back and forth. This Odu forbids moving about. So please don't. Now it's not the best time to be changing jobs. If you're currently in a job, stay in that job. Um, if you are ill and you're going through a particular treatment regimen, do not shift the treatment regimen at this time. If you're going through a particular treatment regimen and that's what you're doing, continue with that. If you had something else in mind at this point that you were already, you know what, this is what I was going to do. This is what I had it in my mind to do, then do that. But now is not the time to be shifting and moving about on Ejiogbe. Ejiogbe has so many blessings, so many rewards because we are going to be able to be elevated. If we handle this well, we should be able to elevate our lives. We should be able to see great changes and transformations for the better in terms of work, relationship. Um, um, this may be a time when people might finally meet their spouse. This could be a time when people could get into a space where they finally come in contact with the destiny and the things that they have been praying about for a long time. It is not the time to, um, what I would say, like rest on your laurels. If you have been achieving, don't stop achieving. Also, Ifa says on this Odu not to be a person who, when I say rest on your laurels, if you've been working and doing well, continue to do so. If you haven't seen the result of what you have been trying to do up to this point, continue working. Ifa says on Ejiogbe, the night of all Ire has not yet fallen for an Awo. There is hope. There is future. Let no one lose hope on Edu. Ifa is saying, please do not lose hope. Please don't throw in the towel because it's just what is going to be required is patience. And if we can inject patience and also proper ebo, we will go very, very far. We will go very, very, very far. As I said before, following the advices are very, very important on Edge Yoga Bay. It's really important not to lose faith. It's really important not um, to throw in the towel. It's important to stick to your goals, stick to your focus and your manifestation. Now is a good time for that. You will be elevated. We'll be elevated, and we'll be able to see the rewards of Edge Bay. There's so many great messages. I think that these ones that I'm telling you are going to be crucial for our success. So it's best to continue to work, to move forward. Ifa forbids us putting any blood on Ifa at this time. At least what I'm saying is blood on the Ikin Ifa of this temple. That is out at this time. Because Ejog Bay forbids a lot of shedding of blood. Trying to think of anything else that we need to be aware of. Taboos. I would say chicken is taboo. I know it's kind of like we've had chicken taboo off and on at different points in time. So chicken is taboo. I believe she-goat is not the best as well. She-goat is taboo. I would suggest tamarind is a taboo. Mushroom is taboo. And I would also suggest for us at this time to be wearing white. The more white we can wear, the more elevated and also important we will appear in the world. People will look at us with a very elevated stature if we can really, 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 if we can wear white more often. So Ebo here is 1 he goat, 3 guinea fowls, and we're going to feed the Iami with palm oil. So that is what I would suggest. So I pray that we all would have elevation and hear the words of Ifa at this time. So I pray that this is something that was very helpful. So why don't we do our tabueshu? Okay. So I guess I'll go here and go into the comments for a moment. People have been adding comments. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Thank you. How's everyone? Thank you. Share. Okay, good to see you. All right, thank you. Thank you all. We acknowledge you. All right, so I'm acknowledging all. I want to do more acknowledgement. The thing is offering this table issue. So. All right. Oh, let me. If I always come offering Sabo SU for Itadogun, Itadogun, Así de estar de castle about como lugar de serviços básicos, são lugares de serviços básicos, assim, e lugar de serviços básicos, como cada vez que pessoas dizem vai ir dar se não mais que vai dizer, como saber isso, e é o outro que diz que isso sempre foi o rapaz, ele que se mostra na parte da tudo e é what all evil things think what those all the things about. I show. Itadogun, before we come off in a bowl with when he goes three getting fouls, and also your said with Palmo. Please ward off all death, ward off all sickness, cases, controversy, ward off fights, ward off litigation, losses in our fights, ward off evil and danger. Support us as we support our parents and our loved ones. If please help our homes to be manageable. Bring peace into our homes. Help us to all rest well, sleep well. Help us not to be restless and challenging. If I help those things that we need to work, the medicines, the akoshes, the air balls, help them to work for us. That joke bad, he hears people please and self please. He hears people please and please please. He talks people, shows and talks and please. He hears people please and tells please name file. He hears people please and please name Shodar. He talks people, shows and talks and please. His name Eshodar. He talks people, shows and talks and please. His name Voshana. Voshana is the person most in the person most when can I float some person start frogs on some drink phone. Both frogs and someone's downpour. It is whatever I can reach upon to you to the for the accepts. Whatever the big rat tells the earth for the accepts. All what I tell you, if I please accept them in the program. I say, if I'm Monica Boffin, if I'm Monica Boda, if I'm Monica Bola to fish, man, what you find? Oh, it's your bad. A drug bad. 72 wrecked our homes, 72 we live in the homes of wisdom, which we wrecked our homes. It's not the same as that with which we live in the houses. This C5 cast for aluminum when he was in the city of Otuife to evacuate the Itadogun. They simply refused to go. Now, he's advised of Rabon. He complied. Now, Iku, death, owns uh, wealth, and um, Arun, sickness, owns spouses, and conflicts and fights own children, and losses own longevity. If I help us to have all good things of life. Yashe, if money could go if money could go down, if money could go out to fish, what would you find? Joke bad. The deadfall trap fell and hit his chest on the ground. The C5 cast for I led to labor, weeping lamentation over inability to have all the things life to use advised available. She complied. Now, the night of all evil has not yet fallen for an hour. There is hope, there is future. Let no one lose hope on Edu. There is hope, there is future. If I help us not to lose hope, help us to not give up, help us to hold fast to your word. I shall. If Monica Bofa, Monica Boda, if Monica Bola to Fidget, one Lord, I shall. If I please, what our sickness cases, controversy, what our fight, litigation, loss of rights, we paid for death, so death will not affect us. We pay for sickness, so sickness will not tie us down. Pay for losses and fights, so they will not affect us. We pay for witchcraft, so it will not affect us. We pay for danger, so it will not affect us. We paid to have long life. We paid for good spouses. We paid for healthy children. We paid for peace of mind. We paid for healthy parents and loved ones. We paid for victory over adversity. We paid for healing. We paid for joy. We paid for success. We paid for 7-figure income. Paid for the ability to manage all of our array. Paid for all the things of life at this time. I share. Guru wedding. I did five for no apples, sipping apples, and joints, making up all to zero drink, right to zero back, cast 5 for instance. I will drink to look at success. All right, boy. Thank you all for joining us once again. Thanks for joining us. We're going to offer this at bowl as soon as possible. So, thank you for joining us. We'll put this table issue down. And if you would like to make a contribution to the Ebo, well, if you want to be involved, you can make the contribution at www.idinka.temple.com. itadogun.com. We have PayPal, Cash App. Those of you who are on YouTube or Facebook and you can see the message, there's a ticker underneath that gives you all the contact information that you would need in order to participate in offering the above and so on. All right. Thank you all very much. We will definitely see you next time. This coming Sunday, next Sunday, we will be doing temple service. So we look forward to seeing you then. Aboye Aboshishe.